Welcome back, this is Lola. I have received your questions regarding relationship and love. I am only 28 years old. What I say is not 100% right, and the right answer for each one may be quite different. I am still exploring life myself, but I hope to share some of my experiences with you, hoping that they may help in some way. And also, I just realized that I have never done an English video in British accent. I want to try that in this video. I hope you don't mind. Okay, if you understand what I said above and you're still interested, let's just begin. Love may take many forms. There's not a standard answer to what love should look like. Love does have to withstand the test of time and of other, difficulties. But this strong admiration for somebody is also something precious. I'm afraid the first two questions are a bit too general and impossible for me to answer in 1 minute, so I'll just go straight to the third question. As a matter of fact, the day before yesterday, I had a huge fight with my parents because they expected me to take care of my baby and do housework and stay financially independent. Society does demand a lot from women. I guess my work enables me to stay at home and to, sometimes do my work while taking care of my baby. I don't want to say all the glorious things and mislead you. One of my girlfriends once said, if you really want to be a good mom while be good at what you do, while also want to learn something in the meantime, the only way for you to achieve all that is sleep less. So my advice for you is that if you really want it all, you have to be mentally prepared to work your ass off. Okay, these are 3 questions. You guys are cheating. I will try to answer as briefly as I can, one by one. Okay, the first, I haven't been single for over 10 years, so but if I were single and I want to meet the one, I would take the initiative to create as many opportunities as possible. Maybe you should attend more parties, join more clubs, even use some of the dating apps. You have to have a larger dating pool to meet the one. It's a matter of probability. Some people work hard for the professional aspiration, but love life is also quite important for somebody's overall happiness. So there's no shame in working hard for your own happiness. Just make efforts. Okay, regarding the second question, I guess the real question here is, what do you want most? What do you value most in life? You cannot have it all. Ask yourself, you are not perfect. How can you expect others to be perfect and to like you? Regarding the third question, it's very hard for me to get anxious normally. And I have been dating my husband for over 10 years when we got married. So I was quite used to not being single, not being pursued. So I didn't feel much difference. Do yourself and her a favor by letting her go. She has the right to pursue whatever she thinks is right for herself. And for you, you have the right to move on. Just get through these few weeks or few months. You will feel better, and you have that someone who likes you and cherishes you there waiting, somewhere in the future. Just at this point, the more you do, the more hurt you may feel. I've always thought that the ideal love between husband and wife is the combination of friendship, family love, and romantic love. And inevitably, the passion will dwindle after a certain amount of time, maybe 1 year, 2 years, or maybe just 2 months. Different couples have different expiration dates. It does not just happen to married couples, right? And to be honest with you, for a rather long time before my own marriage, about 6 or 7 years, my husband weighed about 100 kilograms. And sometimes I look at him, I still think I want to spend the rest of my life with him. And that's what I call love. But I think one thing we do have to ask ourselves more, both men and women, is that whether I am attractive. We have to manage our attractiveness. We should not be lazy after we have settled down. That's just selfish. But then again, it's just my personal opinion. I would say you don't have to limit your horizon to your own school, like foreign languages school. You can make a lot of friends on the whole campus, right? I'm sure there are a lot of student union clubs you can join, and there's all this social networking media you can use. So there are plenty of ways. You can watch a movie together, you can watch a reality show together, and you can just discuss about it. I also want to remind you that don't pretend to be another person who you are not, just so that he or she will like you better. It will not last, and the one should just like you for who you are. We don't think about how to allocate our money because we're both still in our 20s and we don't have a lot of assets at this point. We do support our family together. Maybe he does it slightly more than I do because I have to buy clothes and cosmetics. What really matters to me is that if he had 300 yuan, he would be willing to give me 290. I will not necessarily take it, but it really matters to me, this attitude. There are many more interesting questions I would love to answer, but it's already a video of over 7 minutes, so I may have to postpone answering them or just not answer them at all. So if you want me to continue answering your question, please don't forget to show me your encouragement and support, and I look forward to receiving your response.